After the assignments are keyed into the database, reviewers are going to be sent an email from Oxford Abstracts. So be sure that you include Oxford Abstracts as .com as a safe sender. And the email that you get will give you the URL to get into the database. So the first screen that we have up here asks you to log in. And we're going to do what mine is, cindywinter@ncfr.org, and my password that I've set up. You will receive your password and your email when you get your letter from Oxford. Okay, so now you can return to this screen anytime and change your grading. Okay, now the next screen, we're going to click on, right here, it shows you how many proposals you are actually going to be, you've been assigned and will need to score. The word category means section, so if you are reviewing for more than one section, it'll show you which one. And then the PRES means the type of presentation or format that the author has said that they want to show, that they want to present. Okay, now we're going to click on the info screen, and that gives you the information that is available for every one of the proposals. Now you'll notice that anything regarding the author is hidden. Okay, now we're going to go back to the other screen, and you'll notice up in the corner it'll say download files. That is the preferred way, is to just click on that button and you'll be able to download all of your proposals and print them out. And that's the preferred way. And we'll just cancel out on that right now. But that's the preferred way. Okay, so now we're going to go into the next screen, which is actually getting into the scoring part. Okay, so we're gonna go into the first one. Okay, and we'll go through each one of these steps. Okay, at the very top it'll say Proposal 0003, the family side of China, Reflections of a Fulbrighter. So the screen, that particular one shows you the number of the proposal and the title. And then the next thing is, it says author's preferred presentation type. And that's what they've said they would like to present. Okay, then the next thing you're going to is focus. And this is the part where you're going to have to use the information from the info button, because that'll tell you what they're saying, whether it's you know, an intervention, teaching technique, and so forth, or qualitative or quantitative. And so then when you get into this question, you will select the one that they're saying it is. And that is a required question. And so you're not going to be able to get any farther until you do that. So we're going to click on one, okay? Then the reviewer's recommended format. If after you've read this proposal you think it is okay as a paper, click on paper. If you think it's better as a poster, click on poster. And these are all pull-down menus. Okay, now the next thing is getting into the actual grading. And it gives you your criteria for scores from 5, which is excellent, down to 1, which is weak. And Tom and Karen will both go more into that. So the first question then is that this proposal is appropriate for the section to which it is submitted. Now, if we click no here, if you feel it isn't, then you need to answer the next question, and only answer that question if you said no. And that's if you think that this proposal is not fitting for this section, then select which section you think it should be. But only answer that question if you answered no before. Okay, now we go to the actual questions where the grading is. The first question has 2 parts, the second question has 3 parts, and the third question has 1 part. And each of these subsections within each part will be scored. Okay, so the first one, it says the proposal describes the work that meets both of the following criteria. Now, you may have a different score for the progress on the work is sufficiently complete that a polished presentation can be prepared in time for the conference. We're just going to put scores in here. These are going to be bogus because we are not reviewing it, but I wanted to show you what it's going to look like. So Jason can put in a 5 there. Okay, now, and regardless of the focus, the methodological approach used is appropriate and rigorous. Let's put a 3 in there. Okay, the second question, proposals can be based on the different types of methodologies in that. So the first part of that is, regardless of focus, the proposal explicitly articulates a strong connection to the existing research. Let's put a 4 there. Okay, then the next part is, regardless of the focus, the proposal explicitly articulates a strong connection to theory. We'll give that a 3. Okay, now, the proposal has the potential to stimulate new knowledge and/or innovative practices. For this, we're just going to put a 2. Okay, then the proposal, the third question, is clearly written and logically organized with complete references provided. And we'll put a 5 in there. So then you can see as you scroll down here, it keeps the total right there. So it has a total of 22 points. Okay, then we go to question 4, which is only to be answered if the proposal is a symposium. And it's asking that if there are multiple presentations, that all the papers are integrated into the overall topic. And this is a yes or a no question. And this one we will not answer because it was wanting it to be a paper. Okay, these next questions do not make any difference to the overall score. So now the next part you're going to be talking about is notes to the author. It's a required field, and we want you to give good constructive comments. Talk about things that maybe they can improve on, or just things like that. But you don't want it to be critical, but you want it to be helpful and show them things that they can maybe improve. Jason is just putting in something in here. Okay, the next section is note to the section chair. Now in this one, you're going to want to write specific comments to the section chair as your rationale behind your score, concerns about the proposal, strengths and potential contributions of the proposal, and so forth. So for that one, this is going to be very helpful to the section chair, and Tom will address this when he talks about his part. So now just kind of look over everything you've got, and if you think it's ready, click on the submit button. Okay? And then all of a sudden it says, thank you, this has been scored. Okay, and then your score will come up in there. And then you can go on to the next and so forth. If you're done, then just click out.